This fifth installment of the saga created by Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell is proof that Evil Dead continues to amaze and many of its installments do not disappoint. The film acts as a reboot of the original film, but based on Raimi and Campbell's statements about the 2013 installment, the possibility that this is a sequel or a spin-off that recreates many things from the original films is not ruled out. But with a tone and atmosphere that makes it as strong and disturbing as the 2013 film. Evil Dead Rise is a scary and dark film that is on the level of Evil Dead 2013, and that makes it a film that lives up to the saga. It has quite convincing performances, very good direction, it is well set, the special effects are very admirable, and it is also a film that maintains the essence of the original film with moments reminiscent of the original Evil Dead and its sequel. It's no surprise that the movie feels like a reboot or remake, as many of the movies are noted for looking distinct with few connections, as can be seen in the opening scene of Evil Dead 2 or the opening scene of Army of Darkness that seems to ignore the ending of its predecessor. Even with the absence of Ash Williams, this fifth film is an extraordinary and brutal horror film that makes it clear that The Evil Dead is still a saga with a lot of potential. My final rating for this movie is 9/10. What people saying after watching Evil Dead Rise? What a user named ProLol says in his IMDb review, 9/10. Wow, what an insane movie. In fact, I think it was a little better than Evil Dead 2013. First of all, I thought the story idea was excellently written. Once it makes you realize what kind of situation it is, it adds a lot more fun than you'd think. The plot worked much better and was more fun than Evil Dead 2013. The opening scene was decent, with possibly one of the greatest movie title cards in modern horror days. It started well, but later it just got more and more insane. The cast of not so well-known actors was really great, with performances that felt like real people who became possessed. Alyssa Sutherland, who played the lead role, absolutely killed it. She was terrifying. I also really liked the night and rainy vibe, which added to the atmosphere. The kills were very fun and gory, exactly what I expected from a movie like this. The special effects were incredible. Although nothing beats the ending of Evil Dead 2013, I thought the ending was decent and cleared up all loose ends. It also added some comedy elements that reminded me of Evil Dead 2. Overall, I was honestly entertained by this movie, which made me feel tense and impressed. I thought it was a very well done horror movie. How would I compare this movie to Evil Dead 2013? I think Evil Dead 2013 was more brutal and gory, with lots of blood, while Evil Dead Rise was more insane and creepy, with a better plot. For those who have never watched any movies in the franchise, note that you absolutely don't need to watch any of the other movies to understand and enjoy this one. Groovy. Second named Watch or Not says 9/10 is a massive fan of the original trilogy along with the 2013 sequel and the Ash vs Evil Dead series. I was quietly holding my breath that this would be faithful to the storyline while having the gore and tension of the sequel. I was not disappointed. Once the book is found, it's non-stop. The makeup and sound department went above and beyond to bring fans a hell of a bloody ride. I can understand that it won't be for everyone, but if you are a fan of old school body horror you will have a great time. In a world full of CGI and green screens, it was a pleasure to sit and watch practical effects and sets used perfectly. A great addition to my favorite franchise and I hope they get to make more. AndReben17 says 8/10 pays homage to the original but in a creative, new and fresh way. The use of camera work was a class of art but scared the hell out of me. The tension was insane and the sounds were overall creepy and especially loud. The acting was superb and so realistic. I do believe that if I met Alyssa Sutherland in real life I'd still have some flashbacks towards her Evil Dead performances. I'm curious to see if this one will get a sequel but I'm pretty sure it will cause I really enjoyed watching this one. It's been a while since I've seen a good horror movie in cinemas lately. help you'll enjoy it as much as I did. Guys, there are many reviews you can check out on IMDb, but in my opinion watch it, it's worthy. If you like this video, please like and subscribe this channel.